Carrying on with the June 2016 C3 paper, in question 4 part A we want the y coordinate of the point A, that's when x equals 0. So if you put in g of 0, we get 4 times e to the 0, which is 1, minus 25. 4 minus 25 is minus 21, so the mod of minus 21 is 21. In part 2, that was part 1, in part 2 we want the exact x coordinate of the point B, so at B g of x equals 0, so that means that the modulus of 4 times e to the 2x minus 25 equals 0. If the mod of something is 0, that the thing itself must be 0, so 4e to the 2x minus 25 equals 0, which means e to the 2x is 25 over 4, which means 2x is ln of 25 over 4, so x is a half of ln 25 over 4. Now it does say give each answer in its simplest form, and this is not its simplest form because the power can come inside. It's 25 to the power half, that's the square root of 25, that's 5, and 4 to the power half, square root of 4 is 2. So if you get to this stage here, you get 1 mark, but this stage here, the simplest form gets you the full 2 marks for this part. Now, the graph looks a little bit like this. To find out what the value of k is, because this is the line y equals k, we need to know what the obviously what the asymptote is, what's the behaviour of the function as it gets very large and negative. So remember that gx is the mod of 4e to the 2x minus 25. So let's put in g is minus 1000. So it's the mod of 4e to the minus 2000 minus 25. Now e to the minus 2000 is so small as to be negligible, so this is approximately equal to the mod of minus 25, which is 25. So k must be equal to 25. Now in part B we're looking at the equation gx equals 2x plus 43. In other words, mod 4e to the 2x minus 25 equals 2x plus 43. So this is the graph of mod 4e to the x minus 25. Now the line y equals 2x plus 43 looks a little bit like this. I know that this point here is 43 and this point here is below 25, so I know it crosses there, so there's only one positive solution. So to find out what the point of inset is, it's the positive part of this, not the negative part, it's the positive part equals 2x plus 43. So therefore 4e to the 2x minus 25 equals 2x plus 43. Now they want us to show that it's of a particular format, so let's add 25 to both sides. So 4e to the 2x equals 2x plus 68. Let's divide both sides by 4, so I get a half x plus 17. The inverse of e is ln, so 2x is ln of a half x plus 17. So x is a half ln half x plus 17 as required. Now in part C we have to use the iteration xn plus 1 is a half ln a half xn plus 17. So x naught is 1.4. If I put 1.4 into here, a half ln half of 1.4 plus 17, I get 1.4368. We're asked for the answers to 4 decimal places. Now I put x is 1.4368 into there, half of that plus 17, ln divided by 2, and I get x2 is 1.4373. Now in part D, choosing a suitable interval, show that alpha is 1.437 to 3 decimal places. Now remember that we're solving the equation g of x equals 2x plus 43. So let's define another function h of x to be 2x plus 43 minus mod 4e to the 2x minus 25. And let's do h of 1.4375 and h of 1.4365. And this works, the first one works out to be minus 0.0267 and 1.4365 works out to be 0.1130. So that's negative, that's positive. So therefore we need to write out what's on the next slide. So we need to write out that there is a change of sign so alpha equals 1.437 to 3 decimal places. So now we've got question 5. We've got to find the turning point of this, y equals e to the 3x cos 4x. So dy by dx, well, it's a product, so let's differentiate e to the 3x and leave cos 4x alone. And let's differentiate, let's leave e to the 3x alone and differentiate cos 4x, that's minus 4 sine 4x. Now at a turning point, dy by dx equals 0. So therefore e to the 3x, 3 cos 4x minus 4 sine 4x equals 0. Now e to the 3x doesn't equal 0, so therefore we get 3 cos 4x minus 4 sine 4x is 0. Let's divide by cos 4x, so we get 3 minus 4 tan 4x equals 0. In other words, tan 4x equals 3/4. So therefore 4x is inverse tan of 3/4, which is 0.6435. But it's also, we have to do that and add pi, 3.785. 3.7851, etc., etc., etc. So x is these numbers divided by 4. So you should also consider the next possible value, that's 6.9267. Divide that by 4 and we get 1.7317. Now the value of x can only be, sorry, this was x equals that, I divided by 4. The value of x is between pi by 4 and pi by 2. Pi by 2 is certainly less than 1.7317, and pi by 4 is more than 0.169. Therefore x is 0.9463 to 4 decimal places, just that one solution. In part B, we know that x equals sine squared 2y, and we want dy by dx. So dx by dy, well, remember that sine squared 2y is like sine 2y to the power 2. So if I differentiate that, it's 2 times sine 2y to the power 1. Then differentiate sine 2y, it's 2 cos 2y. In other words, it's 4 sine 2y cos 2y. But remember that sine 2a is 2 sine a cos a. It's one of the double angle formulas. So I can write this as 2 sine 4y. We want dy by dx, so we need to do the reciprocal of this. So it's a half, reciprocal of 2 of a half, reciprocal of sine is cosec. Now we're on question 6, and we've got to do a long division. So it's x squared plus x minus 6 divided into x fourth plus x cubed minus 3x squared plus 7x minus 6. So x squared into x fourth is x squared. Now we multiply x squared by all of this, so it's x fourth plus x cubed minus 6x squared. Do a takeaway now. That was an x fourth. It's not very good, but anyway, x fourth minus x fourth is nothing. X cubed minus x cubed is nothing. Minus 3x squared, take away minus 6x squared. Taking away a minus is the same as adding. So minus 3x squared plus 6x squared is 3x squared. Now we go through the whole process again. X squared into 3x squared, that's 3. So it's a plus 3. So it's 3x squared. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times minus 6 is minus 18. I should have brought these down here. So that's plus 7x minus 6. Now the takeaway, 3x squared minus 3x squared is nothing. 7x minus 3x is 4x. Minus 6, take away minus 18 is the same as minus 6 plus 18, which is 12. So the overall answer then is x squared plus 3 plus the remainder 4x plus 12 over x squared plus x minus 6. Now if you look at the answer that they want it in, they want something over x minus 2, and that's over x squared plus x minus 6. But maybe this factorises, so it's x squared plus 3 plus 4 lots of x plus 3, and then let's factorise the bottom. That's x plus 3, x minus 2. So the x plus 3's cancel out, so we're left with x squared plus 3 plus 4 over x minus 2. So in the format thereafter, the a number is equal to 3 and the b is 4. So now we need to work out the equation of the normal. We know that fx is the answer we just had. So that means f dashed x, the differential is 2x, 3 differentiates to 0. 4 times x minus 2 to the minus 1 is minus 4 over x minus 2 squared. Now when x equals 3, if I put 3 into here, 3 squared is 9, minus 3 is 12, 3 minus 2 is 1, 4 divided by 1 is 4, so it's 9 and 3 and 4, that's 16. F dashed of 3, if I put 3 into here, that's 6, that's 1, 1 squared is 1, 4 over 1 is 4, 6 minus 4 is 2. So we want the equation of the normal, not the tangent, so we need to do the negative reciprocal. So the equation of the normal is y minus 16 is minus a half x minus 3. That answer gets you full marks. You can rearrange it. You could write it as 2y plus x minus 35 equals 0. But this answer here is the equation of the normal. It doesn't say write it in its simplest form, or that ax plus by minus c is 0 or anything like that. So that answer there will get you full marks.